The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good Saturday evening. Thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 9 o'clock. I'm Ben Dennis. We begin tonight in the district. Police say that an off-duty detective shot somebody during a fight early this morning. Police say it happened just before 1 a.m. in Southeast on Potomac Avenue near Congressional Cemetery and 18th Street. Investigators say the officer was driving behind the wheel, crashed with another driver. The two got out and an altercation happened, as they're calling it. We're told the off-duty detective shot somebody else, that other driver, with his department-issued gun. Well, the man who was hit has been hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. The detective is on administrative leave. And in Prince George's County, we have learned a police chase turned deadly. The Attorney General's office says a Hyattsville officer pulled over a driver on East-West Highway near Toledo Terrace, but the driver took off. The officer reportedly called off the chase as they headed toward the intersection of East-West Highway and 23rd Avenue. The suspect kept going, hit and killed a pedestrian on the shoulder. The driver was taken into custody. No word on any charges right now. We've got an update tonight in Montgomery County. After a house fire last night, 2 people in Kensington were hospitalized. The blaze broke out on Aurora Drive. We have now learned that a man has died. While officials tell us the home had no working smoke alarms, they're still trying to figure out the cause of the fire. We're also getting new developments about a fire in Gaithersburg from 2 weeks ago. A man rescued by firefighters in Montgomery County has now died in the hospital. The fire happened on Oak Avenue, February the 16th. 50 first responders responded to that scene. The cause still unknown. All right, President Trump is accelerating efforts to bolster military support when it comes to securing the U.S. and Mexico border. The Pentagon reports they're sending about 4,400 soldiers to be a part of a Stryker Brigade combat team. Plus, around 650 more troops will be sent to the border as part of a General Support Aviation Battalion. The Pentagon gave a rough timeline of when the troops should arrive, saying in the coming weeks. Much more local news to cover. First, your forecast with meteorologist Scott Sumner. Scott, yeah, we're talking about that breeze in the air.
Yeah, I told you too at 6 o'clock when we aired here that we were at that point in time around 50 degrees. Now I said we'd drop dramatically after sunset, and sure enough, we do have a very chilly temperature of 36 degrees under clear skies right now, but still a little bit breezy, as you noted by that camera shaking. And our temperatures are still going to fall down. This part of the forecast has not changed, down into the lower 20s overnight tonight, going into tomorrow morning. You can see the wind gust up to 44 right now. That's why that camera was shaking like crazy. Annapolis 28, Lexington Park at 36-mile-an-hour wind gust, and you can see pretty much 20s, mid and upper 20s, and 30-degree wind speeds are being seen across the region. Also, that's probably helped to cause some power outages, and you will see those power outages here in Montgomery County, around 2,000 people without power. In Fairfax, 1,500. Not as many as PG County or Anne Arundel, or for that matter, Frederick County, but still 200 to 400 people without power at this point in time. So I'm sure your company is out there, the power companies are out there and doing what they need to do to get your power back in play, but I need to show that to you. We'll talk more about the cold and the rest of the weekend coming up.
All right, Scott, we're seeing just a few. Question tonight, where is Relisha Rudd? That is a question so many people want to know, especially on this night. It's marking the 11th anniversary of the child's disappearance from Northeast D.C. Our Dave Laval talked with one volunteer on a quest to find out what happened to the young girl.
Henderson Long goes door to door at the Kenilworth Parkside Apartments in Northeast D.C. The private detective passes out flyers he hopes will lead him to what happened to Relisha Rudd. The 8-year-old girl vanished back on March 1st, 2014.
If y'all saw anything or know anything, just give the police a call.
You never stop canvassing. You never stop soliciting the community to come forward.
This security footage from a Northeast D.C. motel shows Rudd with 51-year-old Khalil Tatum, a janitor at the homeless shelter where Relisha lived with her family. Police suspected the man in the girl's disappearance. He shot and killed himself a month later. The footage is the last time anyone saw Relisha.
Well, I have days I feel she's alive. I have some days where I feel as though she's deceased.
Long has taken part in the search for Rudd since her disappearance.
We'll be here every year. As long as I have breath, I'm going to be here.
There you go.
No luck for long, but he's not about to give up his search. In the Kenilworth neighborhood in Northeast, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
You can only hope for a resolution there and a safe one. Our DC police and the FBI are offering a combined reward of up to $50,000 for information that leads to the return of Relisha Rudd. More local news tonight in Maryland. Many federal workers recently fired now look for their next chapter. A summit was just held to connect recently terminated federal workers with resources and potential opportunities. It happened this morning at Greenbelt Middle School. Local leaders, including Congressman Glenn Ivey and Prince George's County Council Chair Jolene Ivey, say that workers had a chance to talk with federal employee unions, local and state resources. Many federal workers there say that their separations from their agencies was nothing short of abrupt.
It was a very uncomfortable feeling. It was a hurting feeling because you give all as a public servant to the United States and we're just thrown apart like we're nothing.
In Prince George's County, there are reportedly 73,000 federal workers who live in the area. Well, Montgomery County is also offering help for federal workers who lost their jobs. They've put all their resources online. DC News Now's Kevon Dupree walks us through the types of tools that are now available.
More than 77,000 federal employees live in Montgomery County. Council President Kate Stewart says the goal of a new web series is to let workers who've lost their jobs know that support is out there.
The federal workforce is facing historic changes due to the current administration's irresponsible decisions.
Kate Stewart, among those critical of changes by the Trump administration that left federal employees facing job uncertainty. Regardless of what you think of the changes, the council president says Montgomery County leaders are focused on helping people affected by them. That's the goal of the online series, United in Service and Support.
To provide residents with critical information on topics like health insurance and unemployment, continuing education and workforce development, and local assistance programs to help with things like utility bills.
Any family losing an income has a lot to cope with, whether that's rent or mortgage or groceries or, utility bills.
John Berg was a government contractor who was fired nearly a month ago.
These are extraordinary times, and I'm delighted to see our elected representatives stepping up.
County leaders are optimistic the informational series will help federal workers like Berg navigate these difficult times.
All right, in Virginia, Arlington County officials are working to support recently fired workers. They say more than 25,000 federal employees work and live in Arlington. Now, the Employment Center is offering help with resumes, interview prep, and filing for unemployment. You can also meet in person and virtually with career counselors. Just today, federal workers got another email requesting their recent accomplishments. It's a renewed attempt from billionaire Elon Musk. The first email, you remember, sent last week caused chaos and confusion. Many federal department heads told workers not to respond, and the Office of Personnel Management said responding was voluntary. But Musk has threatened to fire anyone who does not comply. Best of luck to everybody who has been impacted by those firings. All right, this weekend, a live figure skating tribute in D.C. will honor the lives lost in the mid-air Potomac River plane collision. Some of the world's best figure skaters take to the ice tomorrow for Legacy on Ice at Capital One Arena, including Olympians Nancy Kerrigan, Nathan Chen, Peggy Fleming. The event will be hosted by Olympic champs Brian Boitano and Kristi Yamaguchi. The skaters showing their support for families and loved ones of the victims affected by that mid-air collision. Victims did include standout local skaters. All the money raised from this event will go toward victims' families and first responders. Tickets are still available, start at $30. All right, some major news broke in the sports world as the NFL Combine is taking place this weekend. According to multiple sources, the Washington Commanders have scored star wide receiver Deebo Samuel from the 49ers for a 5th-round pick. This is a colossal trade, and what a steal. Jaden Daniels gets another weapon on his offense. Earlier this season, San Francisco gave permission for Deebo to seek a trade partner. Now the Commanders will inherit the remainder of the 29-year-old's contract and pay Deebo's full salary of $17.5 million this season. Debo to Washington was a no-brainer, especially because Commanders general manager Adam Peters knew Debo very well from his time in San Francisco.